Gardeners often obsess over compost and fertilizers, focusing on the chemistry of the soil, the nutrients, and the right balance of minerals. But there's another force at work in every garden, one that's just as important but often overlooked: physics. We rarely talk about the energy, the subtle flows of electricity, and the physical structure beneath our feet. Yet these physical factors can truly make or break a garden's success, sometimes even more than the chemical ones. Most products on the market address symptoms with chemistry. Yellow leaves, add nitrogen. Poor fruiting, add potassium. It's a quick fix, but not always the right one. Sometimes the nutrients are already present in the soil. The real issue is whether your plants can actually access them. The solution isn't always more fertilizer. That's where physics steps in, quietly shaping the environment in ways we don't always see. The soil's structure, how water moves through it, and even tiny electrical currents all play a role in how well plants can take up nutrients and thrive. Roots aren't just passive. They push, explore, and respond to physical barriers, air pockets, and the tiniest changes in their environment. They're constantly searching for the best path. No-dig methods help maintain soil structure, but there's an even subtler force at play: a gentle electrical field that can influence root growth and nutrient absorption. It might sound high-tech or complicated, but you can create this effect with simple tools, maybe even with what's already in your pocket, like a few coins. Your garden isn't just a static box for inputs and outputs. It's a dynamic, living system, full of movement, energy, and even electrical activity that we rarely notice. By working with these physical forces, you help your plants build stronger roots, access more nutrients, and unlock the soil's full potential for growth. This is about partnering with nature, using simple science and observation for better results, without relying on expensive or complicated products. It's about working smarter, not harder, in your vegetable patch, and letting nature's own laws do some of the heavy lifting for you. Understanding these hidden forces can truly transform how you see and care for your garden, opening up new possibilities. Physics is the hidden ally beneath your feet, quietly supporting every plant and every harvest. Let's explore how you can harness these forces for a healthier, more productive garden. You don't need a laboratory, just a bit of curiosity, a willingness to experiment, and maybe a couple of coins. Ready to see your garden in a new light? Let's dig in and discover the power of physics together. Healthy roots mean healthy plants. Simple as that. You can add the best compost, but if roots can't absorb nutrients, it's wasted. Nutrient uptake is active. Roots use ion exchange, creating tiny electrical charges to pull in minerals. This process needs energy and the right soil conditions: loose, moist, and full of life. No-dig gardening creates this ideal environment, letting roots grow freely and access nutrients. But can we boost this process further? If nutrient uptake is electrochemical, can we enhance the electrical environment? Yes. With a gentle electrical field, roots grow more vigorously and absorb nutrients better. This isn't about more fertilizer. It's about helping plants use what's already there. A small tweak in physics can make a big difference. Let's see how. Here's a practical way to use physics in your garden. With just 2 ordinary pennies you probably already have in your pocket or change jar. You'll need 1 US penny from before 1982, which is made mostly of copper, a metal that's great for conducting electricity. And you'll need 1 penny from after 1982, which is mostly zinc. The difference in metals is what makes this work. Place both coins a few inches apart in moist garden soil, making sure they're both in contact with the earth. Now you've created a simple battery, a galvanic cell, right in your garden bed. The copper and zinc react with the moist soil, generating a tiny but real electrical current that flows through the ground. This gentle electric field can stimulate root growth, encourage healthy root development, and even help plants absorb nutrients more efficiently. Over time, the zinc penny will slowly corrode, releasing zinc ions into the soil. Zinc is an essential micronutrient that plants need for strong growth and healthy leaves. So, you're not just giving roots a physical boost with electricity, but also providing a slow, steady supply of nutrients as the zinc dissolves. It's like a slow-release fertilizer and a plant stimulator, all in one, using nothing but spare change. No fancy gadgets or expensive equipment needed, just a clever use of everyday items you already have at home. It's a brilliant, low-cost way to support your plants and boost your garden's productivity. Physics and chemistry working together in harmony, right in your own backyard garden bed. Try this trick with a tomato or pepper plant and watch how much stronger and healthier they grow over the season. Sometimes, the simplest solutions, like 2 pennies in the dirt, are the most surprisingly effective for your garden. Let's break down exactly how this garden battery works and why it's such a clever hack for any home gardener. When you bury a copper and a zinc penny in moist soil, an electrochemical reaction starts. Zinc gives up electrons, which flow through the soil to the copper, creating a tiny current. This current forms a weak electrical field that roots can sense, stimulating them to grow and branch out. Bigger, healthier roots mean better access to water and nutrients. Meanwhile, the zinc penny releases zinc ions, vital for plant enzymes and growth. This slow-release zinc acts as a targeted fertilizer, right where roots need it. The result? Stronger roots and healthier plants, thanks to a simple trick. It's a synergy of physics and chemistry. No extra products required. All you need is 2 pennies and a bit of curiosity. Let's see how to set it up. Setting this up is easy. Gather 1 pre-1982 copper penny and 1 post-1982 zinc penny. Use sandpaper to expose the zinc on the newer penny and clean the copper one. Choose a plant, tomato, pepper, or any favorite. Push the copper penny 2 to 3 inches deep on one side of the plant. Place the zinc penny the same depth on the opposite side, 4 to 6 inches apart. The moist soil completes the circuit and the process starts immediately. No maintenance needed, just water as usual. The battery works quietly for weeks, stimulating roots and releasing zinc. It's a set-and-forget boost for your plants. Simple, effective, and nearly free. Ready to try it? Want a stronger effect? If you're ready to take your plant experiment to the next level, there's a simple upgrade you can try. Connect the pennies with a short copper wire. This wire acts as a bridge, allowing electricity to flow more efficiently between the coins. Sand the pennies as before to remove any dirt or oxidation, then wrap one end of the wire securely around each coin. This ensures a good electrical connection. Bury the assembly near your plant, with pennies on opposite sides of the root ball. Make sure the wire is stretched between them, but not too tight. This direct connection increases the electrical flow, giving roots an extra nudge. The plant receives a gentle boost, which can sometimes speed up growth or improve health. But be careful. Too much zinc can harm plants. Excess zinc can build up in the soil and become toxic over time. Only use 1 penny pair per plant. More isn't better. Adding extra pairs won't double the effect and could actually stress your plant. Watch for signs of zinc toxicity, yellowing leaves or stunted growth. If you notice these symptoms, remove the pennies right away and flush the soil with water. Also, the battery only works in moist soil. If it dries out, the effect stops. The chemical reaction needs water to keep the current flowing. No-dig beds, which hold moisture well, are ideal for this experiment. They help maintain the right environment for your plant battery to work. Always water appropriately to keep the battery running. Consistent moisture is key for both plant health and the experiment's success. Use this advanced method sparingly and observe your plants closely. Every plant is different, so pay attention to how yours responds. A little physics goes a long way. With careful observation and a bit of science, you can help your plants thrive. Now, let's see how to measure your results and track your plant's progress over time. Why isn't this method more popular? It's simple. There's no profit in 2 pennies, but the best garden solutions are often the cheapest. Test it yourself. Pick 2 similar plants, install the penny battery for one, and leave the other as a control. Treat both the same. Water, sunlight, compost. Watch for differences in growth, color, and yield over a few weeks. Take notes and photos to track progress. Share your results with other gardeners, online or in your community. The more we experiment, the more we learn together. Gardening is about discovery, not just following instructions. So grab a couple of pennies and see what physics can do for your plants. You might be surprised by the results. Sometimes a tiny change makes a big difference. Happy gardening.